To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Come on, everybody. Here we go! Up to Neverland!
You're funny. I like you already. My name's Mater. Like Mater, but without the tuh. What's your name?
Something, Robin. You're taking too many chances.
Chances? You must be joking.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Mickey Mouse.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
Join me. Together, we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
And now, our feature presentation.
Welcome to Movies with the Mouse podcast, a podcast exploring all Disney entertainment from movies, parks, and everything in between. I am your host, Jacob, sitting alongside my best friend, my sidekick, my son,
Emmett.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
How was your week this
week? I'm doing real good right now.
So we are doing fantastic because we are less than like 12 hours away from leaving.
In 12 hours we'll be at the airport, right?
Getting pretty darn close to it, I think.
Yeah, roughly then.
Yeah, we're gonna do some breakfast with a friend down in Salt Lake, and then hit the airport and head to sunny Orlando, Florida. I cannot wait.
Hopefully sunny Orlando, Florida.
Right, there is some weather concerns that might be popping up, but we should be all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, how was your week, man?
From what I thought was going to be an incredibly slow and just draining week, was actually a very fast and like up pace and just really fun week for me.
Right.
Like I had a blast last week doing everything.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Monday with our practices and playing basketball in our open gyms, and then Tuesday just kind of had a chill day, and then Wednesday just more practices and open gyms, and then Thursday I had to work. I had a really good time at work. Like, it wasn't like unbearable. I had to train 2 new people, and that's something that like is weird. So I had to train these 2 19-year-olds, which is weird because I'm 16. Why should I be like authoritating 19-year-olds on how to do their job?
Well, it's because you're awesome.
Well, yeah, and obviously, but like it's like the most awkward thing because like they're like a decent bit older than me. Like they should not be taking anything from me, and then like I just get to boss them around all day and like teach them how to do things and tell them what to do. It's a very awkward moment.
Yeah, I don't like being the boss. I've been the boss before and manager, and it's just not fun. I don't like it. I'd rather just be. I like to be the funny guy at work, you know?
Yeah.
And you can't be the funny guy when you're
I'm always
when
the
you're
funny
boss.
guy at work. Everybody loves me at my work.
Is that because of the big mirrors at your work? Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Well,
that was uncalled for.
Not big news at my work. And then Friday we had our football game, and it was like crazy bowl week here in Idaho. They had the Emotion Bowl up in Idaho Falls, and then they had the Black and Blue Bowl here in Pocatello, Highland versus Pokey, that had an insane turnout of people. Like, I've seen a couple of pictures. People are like sitting in the grass. Like,
that's crazy. That's cool.
There's
though.
just like a full circle of stands because they made all of these high school stadiums and didn't put any bleachers in them,
right?
Like, for anybody. Like, they have like one set, like a big regular set of bleachers on one side, and then they have like a small away side set of bleachers. And for like a crosstown rivalry game, that's not enough seating because everybody's in town here, and it's just insane at how many people were there.
Right. I totally understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember, dude, when I was back in school, I went to Pokey, and the Black and Blue Bowl used to be held at the Holt Arena.
It needs to be held.
And it was insane, man. That place would be so crowded. It was so much fun.
I wish that games were still like played at the Holt. Even if it was just like a couple a year, it would be so much more fun.
Right. It kind of gives us a little incentive to go because I don't want to go outside and be cold. I already got to do that. Like
you got to go to like the first 3 games, and hopefully they're home so that you don't have to sit out in the cold to watch.
Right.
them.
Yeah. I totally get that. So.
But yeah, how was your week, man?
Dude, my week was last week was slow, kind of. I mean, work was. It was like slow during the day, but then looking back at the week, it was like, where did it go? And then this weekend, I get Fridays off, and so I have a 3-day weekend every week, and this weekend seemed to go by extremely slow. I think it's because we have the trip coming up, and I was excited, and I had a whole bunch to do, and it just...
I feel like the day went by in like a flash, but then like 8 o'clock until I went to bed was like dragging so long.
Right.
Is how I felt all weekend.
Yeah, and then I just was kind of under the weather on Sunday and just didn't really feel like doing much, and so I slept most of the day on Sunday, which never hurt nobody, I guess.
Yeah.
Didn't get packed or anything, which I'm usually packed ready to go. But,
Yeah, we still got to pack after this.
I mean, we leave in less than 12 hours, and
as of recording, it is 8:46 p.m. here. We'll be here for about an hour, and then we got to get packed and get going.
But this is my favorite part, so I really wanted to make sure we did this because this is my favorite hour of the week. Get to sit down with you, talk some Disney. This week's show is going to be awesome, guys, because we are coming up on the Halloween season. You guys, as you hear this, it will be October. I was going to say Wednesday, but yeah, it will be Wednesday,
October
which
1st.
Is October 1st. And so,
and what else is October 1st? Actually, we'll get into that. We'll
get there. Settle down. But yeah, so no, it was a good week overall. The weekend was kind of busy, but it seemed to go by. It didn't matter how much I did. It still seemed like it was going super, super slow. So, just that little blues right before you go on your trip. You're getting excited.
Yep, and then we'll be done with our trip in about 8 hours from now because that's how quick it'll feel.
That is exactly. I mean, I'm already thinking, man, a week from right now, we'll be sitting down here recording again, having this epic trip, no pun intended, that is already over. Like, we waited for months upon months upon months, and now it's going to go by in a blink of an eye.
And then we just have to look forward to it next year.
Absolutely. We're going to start planning right away.
We're
going to get on Dan and Justin and Anker and Rick and that other really cool host over there at Universal Unleashed podcast. Who is? Oh, that's me.
Really cool.
And we're going
I was
to
thinking Justin, but
he's the main guy. We got to talk to him when we're down there and really get him to start planning this thing a year in advance so we can get even more people out there because it is super, super fun, guys. I can't wait. So let's get right into the podcast this week. What did you watch this week, my man?
I did not get a lot of stuff in. Like, I was just like kind of one of those busy, slow weeks, like didn't have a lot of time to myself, but it wasn't like I wasn't doing anything. And so I didn't watch a lot. I think just mostly just like How I Met Your Mother, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, just to fall asleep and stuff.
Yeah, we watched a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine this week. I know when I come home from practice, Steph's always got something on TV, and I'd say 99% of the time, it's Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's so funny. It's one of my favorite, like, there's certain sitcoms that you watch for, like, the actual storyline of it, and then there's others that you watch, like, purely for the comedy. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is just so comedy-driven. It's so funny.
Right. Yeah, it's one that I definitely have to be in a mood for. It's not one that I can just, like, turn on and, just doing whatever. But when I come home, I'm kind of playing on my phone, kind of getting things ready for the next day. That's a good one to have on because it's just, it's just background noise, and it's funny. I love Jake Peralta.
Yeah. Jake Peralta. So good.
Terry
Crews. And like Scully and Hitchcock. Like, yep. They're so funny.
Such a great show. But yeah, so we watched a little bit of 9-9. We watched How I Met Your Mother a little bit. We watched Five Nights at Freddy's. Do not watch that with little guys. It's not horrible.
If your kid knows what the games are and knows what they're about, they're gonna do just fine watching it.
I'd say like 13 and up.
I would go even lower. I'd say
8?
like 10.
10? 8?
As long as they know like what Five Nights at Freddy's is, you could really watch it at any age. You just got to know. It's a little spooky.
It could be a little bit terrifying to the kids. But yeah, overall, it's a great show. So after that, I wanted something light, try kind of ease into the evening before I went to bed. So we kicked on How I Met Your Mother for a couple episodes, watched that. One thing that does stand out to me that I did watch this week was I watched the... what is it called? The Happiest Celebration, I think is what it's called.
Oh, the 70th one.
The 70th one for Disneyland, which was really cool. You get a little backstory of Disneyland and some of the upcoming attractions and just different things that are going on for the 70th celebration.
Nice.
It was really, really neat. I really enjoyed watching that. But yeah, that was kind of it for me. I didn't get a whole lot of Disney stuff in this week. We did start a new show over on Netflix called Doc. It's a TV show that follows like a doctor. Of course.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. It's worth a watch, and you could probably watch it with your family. I mean, I don't know if the littles would care to watch it, but it kept the attention.
There's one show that I've been starting to watch, but I don't know if I really want to get into it on the podcast because it's really, really not for littles.
Yeah, let's not.
So we're gonna skip over it.
We'll sidebar after the show. But yeah, that was kind of it, man. Just low key week. Did you have a chance to watch Pretty Woman?
No, we're going to watch it on the plane.
I hope it's on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I'm going to download it on my phone, and we're going to watch it because it is phenomenal.
I bet you it's on the plane.
Dude, and you know how funny it's going to be two grown men watching Pretty Woman? Because I'll watch it too. I'll watch it on the back of my screen. You watch it on your on the screen in front of you. it's a great movie. I'm telling you guys.
I'm excited.
Great movie. But yeah, man. So let's
Kick it off here.
kick it off. Maybe do a little trip preview if you want to, real quick.
Yeah,
I
I'd be
mean,
down.
so we head out Tuesday, the 30th of September, for our long-awaited father-son adventure to Orlando, Florida. We're going to meet up with Rick and a bunch of the guys from the DDP, the Universal Unleashed podcast, and it is going to be super fun.
Yeah.
So Tuesday, we're actually getting there like at 6 p.m. We're going to head over to Disney Springs, have some dinner with Lara Fee and her son, and it's just going to be super fun. That's probably like the biggest standout for me this week, besides like going to HHN and stuff and just being with you and creating those memories. This is something that we've talked about every year. I've been going, this is my 4th year, I believe. This is my 4th year going, and we've talked about it every year. You going with me, but you were unfortunately playing, well, not unfortunately, but you were playing football and you weren't able to make it. You were unfortunately unable to make it because of football. But yeah, so we get to go this time, and it couldn't be a better year for us to go. We got, at HHN, we have the Wyatt Six House, which
Terrifier, Five Nights at Freddy's, Fallout.
It's just
they're all so amazing.
It's almost like it was like perfect timing that that you were able to go with us, because like the biggest one for me is going to be the Wyatt Six House, because Bray Wyatt was such a phenomenal wrestler, and then me and you kind of got into wrestling as a Wyatt Six. We're kind of coming onto the scene, and so this is really cool, and this is actually going to be something really special. Yeah, and I'm not going to say I'm going to cry, but there's probably going to be a few tears shed on this trip just because of how sentimental and awesome it's going to be. So Wednesday, we're going to actually get to go check out the newest Universal Park, which is Epic Universe right there in Orlando. I am super excited for this. They have a lot of cool stuff that I am dying to go see. Unfortunately, one of the rides that we want to see is actually going to probably be down for some unfortunate reasons that happened a couple weeks ago. We won't get into that.
Hopefully they get it back up and running.
I hope so.
I doubt it, but I hope.
But yeah. And then Thursday, we're going to go to Universal Studios. We're going to rope drop Universal Studios. And then we're going to go to HHN that night. So rope drop, I believe, starts at 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning.
Dang.
And we're going to be going
until
after 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So we are going to be in the parks
Lots
forever.
of Red Bull.
Well, yes. Maybe
a midday nap.
Maybe. We'll see how quick we can get through the park. I think we can get through it fairly fast. If we're just,
even if we don't, we have 2 days.
If we're really
3 days,
we're really punching it, we can probably get through it pretty fast. And then Friday we have Islands of Adventure, which is one of my favorite parks because there's just so much to do, so much to see. One of my favorite rides in Central Florida is there. That's the Harry Potter Forbidden Journey.
Yeah.
And which is super cool. I can't wait for you to see that.
I'm excited for all the Harry Potter stuff. I think that might be what I'm most excited for.
Excuse me. And I'm just super, super excited for that. And then that night, we'll actually make our way over to SeaWorld for Hallow Screams, which is another Halloween-inspired event that they have like 5 different haunted houses, scare zones. It's just super fun. They have some of the rides that are open, and it's at night, so you're going on a roller coaster at pitch black, and hopefully it's not raining because it really hurts when you're on it and it's raining. We've done that before.
I'm excited for the SeaWorld coasters. All of the SeaWorld coasters look really good.
I hope a lot of them are open. Like last year, there wasn't as many open as there was the year before. The year before was crazy. I mean, they had Manta, Mako, Icebreaker, the new surfing one. I can never remember what that one's called. But yeah, it's going to be super, super fun. And then Saturday, it's still kind of up in the air. I think we're going to get up in the morning and we're going to be checking out of our hotel. We're going to actually be staying with the great Rick Reagan, which I'm super excited to see Rick. One of my very best friends. And I only get to see him like once or twice a year. So yeah, anytime I get to see Rick is just
maybe we just
super
make that
awesome.
Happen more often.
You know, I wish I could live next door to Rick. Do you know how much trouble me and Rick could get in if we lived next to each other?
You probably wouldn't be able to.
So yeah, we're super excited for that. Saturday, like I said, we're going to check out. We're going to go stay at Rick's house. We might hit up Volcano Bay in the morning. And then Saturday afternoon sometime, I think we're making our way over to Magic Kingdom. We're going to go see some Disney stuff and maybe hopefully.
Is it really a Central Florida trip if you don't get to the Magic Kingdom?
Absolutely not. So every year I go down, I say, I'm not going to Disney. I will not go to Disney. I'm staying on Universal property. I'm not going anywhere but Universal. Every year I've ended up at Disney.
You've ended up in Disney at some point.
Yep, every year. So I'm pretty excited for that. And then unfortunately Sunday is come home day.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean,
like come home day. Like what time is our flight? Like
it's like at 5 o'clock in the evening, so,
so
we get a little bit of time to go do something. Maybe hit up, like
we
Hogan's.
just got to be at the airport by like 3.
Hogan's Wrestle Shop or something.
Mm-hmm.
Do something fun, something off the beaten path or something. Which will be really cool. I know we maybe talked about doing some mini golf or something fun like that. So that's yet to be determined what we're going to do.
We'll figure it out.
So, but yeah, man. So that's kind of our trip. I mean, that's kind of a condensed version of what we plan on doing. So, but let's get that out of our way. Let's talk about some Disney news. What's been happening in Disney news, Emmett?
Alrighty, well, first bit of Disney news is Walt Disney Animation Studios has released a new trailer and poster for Zootopia 2, giving audiences their first extended look at the highly anticipated sequel. The preview includes new characters, including a hidden reptile population, and features an original song, Zoo, performed by Shakira, who returns as Gazelle.
I heard her hips don't lie.
That wasn't funny.
Isn't that a song?
Yeah, it is.
Hips don't lie. That's all I could think of.
Never give a Shakira impression ever again, please. I would rather have Dr. Doofenshmirtz 10 times ever.
You guys heard it right here. He loves Dr. Doofenshmirtz
ever again.
He loves Dr. Doofenshmirtz's voice. He said it right here. He said you said you'd rather have
I said it was better than whatever your Shakira just was. But how do you feel about Zootopia 2 sequel? I haven't watched the trailer. I was going to have us watch the trailer, and I completely forgot. But...
So I watched the trailer, the last trailer that came out when we went and saw, was it Hamilton? No, it was Toy Story. Mm-hmm. They had the new trailer there. It looks good. It actually looks a little bit better than the first one, which isn't hard. I'm not a big fan of Zootopia. It's one of my least favorite ones, but
yeah.
But this one looks good. I will definitely go and see it. But yeah, the Zootopia is not my franchise. I mean, I know that they have a land themed to Zootopia, I believe in Tokyo.
Yeah, they have
Shanghai or Tokyo.
The hamster land, don't they?
No, it's like the entire land, like the entire like Zootopia world.
Oh,
is part of it. So I am kind of excited for that. But yeah, like we'll see. It's yet to be determined on how much I actually like this movie.
Yeah.
So.
I'm like excited for it, but I know that it's just another sequel cash grab that's like going to do really well, so that's what Disney's seeing it as. I mean, like I wasn't a huge fan of the first Zootopia, but I didn't hate it either. Like it was just kind of one that like, oh, like the little kids put on Zootopia, I'll watch it.
Yeah. Like
it was never something that like, oh, I want to watch Zootopia.
Yeah, it's not one that you go back to.
But we'll definitely get back to the original one and then watch the second one the week that it comes out. Also, completely sidebarring, Tron Ares is next week.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And
the 10th.
This week is the re-release of Avatar: Way of Water, isn't it?
Wait, really?
No. October 3rd, wasn't it?
I don't think it's October. I hope it's not.
You
October
said it was
3rd.
when we were down in Orlando.
I so hope that is not true because I want to see this.
We might
and
have
I'm
to
not
miss
going
it,
to miss it. Might have to skip out on our trip. I can't miss Way of Water re-releasing into theaters. Like that's like,
dude, I will paint my skin blue and spit water at you.
Please do not. Oh man, it is October 3rd.
I was gonna say you said it was October 3rd.
How long are we showing this for? Okay, it'll be in theaters Monday.
Perfect. You can go see it Monday.
Hopefully it's there Tuesday. We have to record Monday. Okay, it's there Tuesday as well.
Sweet.
We're fine.
There you go. So awesome. Well, the next bit of news. Guests riding Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot are currently seeing cast members test a new pre-show room procedure that changes how groups move through the attraction. In the past, Cosmic Rewind that is really hard to say. Cosmic Rewind. Why am I struggling with that today?
Rewind?
I keep saying it weird. Cosmic Rewind pre-show has suffered from the most guests rushing to the far side of the main pre-show room to position themselves for the final stretch of the queue before the load station. This often created a bottleneck and uneven crowding inside that room. I am guilty of this.
Yeah, no, Hunter, I'm guilty of it, and I'm also guilty of yelling at people for doing it.
Yeah, like
because it's really annoying if you want to enjoy the pre-show, but if you've already seen the pre-show and you want to just get over with it, that's why like I think that they need to have like right when they split the line from like Fast Pass into or like Lightning Lane into the normal line, like where they can join. I think that they need to have like people that want to watch the pre-show and people that don't want to watch the pre-show, because there's people that are just literally there just to get through it and rush to the front of the line. Like there's people that could care less to see the pre-show again. And quite honestly, like I've seen the Guardians pre-show. There's nothing else to see other than if you've seen it once or twice.
So I like it every time I go down to Disney World and I get to ride this. I like to see the pre-show once. Now, I've been lucky when we've been down before, like the times that we've been down and we're able to ride Cosmic Rewind, that I've been able to get a lightning lane, and I've also gotten a individual lightning lane. Yeah. So I'm riding this ride twice a day. If
now
not,
we can't do that though because virtual queue's gone.
Yeah, virtual queue's gone. But you can still stand in the line and get a individual lightning lane. Yeah. So I mean, so like in that instance, so like the second time you ride it, the pre-show is just kind of mundane, and you're like, come on,
like,
let's get
the point
to
of it. That's why I think that they need to have like a second path that like, okay, if you've seen the pre-show, you can just walk through.
Which
it would clear up so much stuff.
I would still go at least see it once.
Yeah, 100%.
Once every trip.
It's worth it, but it's not like incredibly special that you need to watch it.
The first pre-show room, so it's divided into two different rooms. And the first room, it's okay, but it's not great.
It's just a spot filler.
The second one is where it really takes shape, and that's the one that you really need to understand what's going on in the ride.
Yeah,
and that one I do think that you need to see every time,
for sure. But
and maybe not, like I said, the second ride of the day or whatever. Probably don't need to see it as much, but like that's the one piece, the first ride that you definitely need to see. So I like this idea. I think it'll be great. And like you said, like it says in the story, it's going to reduce the amount of bottlenecking right there. And it gets kind of crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to throw this next news out so you can take the last one, because this one is very, the last one I think is right up your alley. So the next bit of news here, Disney's Hollywood Studios is now home to some of the rarest character meet and greets at Walt Disney World. 4 classics are back and are on schedule, offering guests a chance to see characters that are usually only available during limited events.
Okay, are you ready to hear who this is? Because this is going to make us go to Hollywood Studios on Saturday.
Let's hear it.
Pinocchio.
Oh, I'd love to see Pinocchio.
Bert. Mary Poppins.
Okay, yeah, I think you can catch them every once in a while in Epcot, so okay. I like that, though.
And you ready for the last one?
Let's hear it.
Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, I would love to see Jiminy Cricket.
Yep, Jiminy Cricket meet and greet.
Jiminy Cricket is one of my favorites. All-time favorites is Jiminy Cricket. That'd be way, way cool.
Yeah, I mean, these are all like I don't think I've ever seen any of these characters in the park.
So I have actually had the opportunity to see Pinocchio and Geppetto in Disneyland. I actually have this picture. There's like a lot of people around him at the time. And so all you see is me like peering out behind him and just hurrying and taking a picture. It is the funniest thing. I'll have to try to find it and post it. It's super, super funny. But yeah, I would love to meet these guys. That would be way, way fun. What's our last bit of news, man? I know this is kind of right up your alley.
I'm really excited for this. Lucasfilm has released the first teaser trailer for Star Wars, The Mandalorian, and Grogu, giving fans an early look at the upcoming theatrical adventure. The film starring, I am not even going to butcher the Mandalorian's actual name because I just can't do it, but The Mandalorian and Grogu is set to open exclusively in theaters on May 22nd, 2026, according to Disney. The Mandalorian and Grogu embark on their most thrilling mission yet in Lucasfilm's Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu, an amazing all-new adventure opening exclusively May 22nd, 2026.
I am super excited.
I'm really excited for this because we get to see Jabba's son.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be cool.
I forget his name. Freaking, I want to say it starts with a J, but it has something in T.
Jabba Jr.?
No, it's not Jabba Jr. But he's being played by, what's his name?
Yeah, dude, you were really struggling here.
He was playing Bruce Springsteen in the new Bruce Springsteen movie. He's in Shameless.
Jeremy
Allen Lynn? No.
Jeremy Allen something. Yeah, I can't think of his name either now that you got me.
Jeremy Allen Lynn is an NFL player, isn't it?
I don't know. Jeremy Lin is an NBA player. He used to play for the Knicks. Come on, Emmy. You're killing me here, bro.
Jeremy Allen White.
There we go.
Rata is Jabba's son's name, and he's like really buff. Like he's like really jacked.
Kind of like me.
No, not at all. Like complete opposite. Like you're like Jabba, and then like I'm like Rata.
Wow. Wow.
But no, like seriously, like he is like one built up blob.
Dude, I'm excited for this. I love The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian, when it first came out on Disney Plus, this is one that like I didn't know a whole lot of Star Wars stuff, but I really got into this. And I didn't get to watch the second season. Is there a third season? Or is it just two seasons?
I think it's 3 now.
Is it 3 seasons? I've only got to watch the first one.
This is the picture that we got of Rada. That's what he looks like in the comics, and that's what he looked like in the Clone Wars when he was a baby.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be way buff.
Yeah, he's going to be jacked.
Yeah,
So,
I'm excited. It's going to be fun.
I think he's like a boxer, and like in the storyline, like he's is like a like he like bets on himself to fight,
Like a galactic boxer.
Yeah,
That'll be cool.
like a gladiator.
Yeah, dude, I'm super stoked for this. This is going to be...
I'm really excited.
I'm excited just to get to go to the theater and see a Star Wars movie again.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be way, way cool. So, are you guys ready for the favorite part of the week? Emmett's most favorite 2-minute segment of the whole entire show.
We're not there yet. We got to go through this week in Disney history.
No, all we do. See, I'm all screwed up.
Skipping through everything.
I'm so excited because I know how much you look forward to it, man. I apologize. Why don't you get us into this week in Disney history? Man?
Actually, I'm going to kick it over to you because I forgot to put a date on one of these.
Oh, man. All right, so September 29th, 1995, The Big Green, a Walt Disney Pictures comedy starring Steve Guttenberg and Olivia Diabo, was released. Have you ever had a chance to see The Big Green?
I know I've seen bits and pieces of The Big Green. I don't know if I've ever seen the full thing all the way through.
This is the soccer version of The Sandlot. You know, they take a ragtag.
So it sucks?
Whoa, dude.
Because The Sandlot's a horrible movie.
Okay, I am taking applications for new co-hosts for the show. The Sandlot is one of the best films ever made. And The Big Green, it kind of is very much a Disney movie where they take a ragtag group of kids and they turn them into this like really good team, like the Little
Giants,
like the Little Giants. And I'm trying to think of some of the other
Lunchbox. Is that the Little Giants?
That's the Little Giants.
Okay,
yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. Rick Moranis and Ed O'Neill. Not Disney though. Warner Brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
I always thought it was Disney.
But yeah, no, Big Green, Steve Guttenberg. I love Steve Guttenberg. He was kind of a unsung history of like the 90s. Like you don't really you don't hear a lot from Steve Guttenberg. So I really liked him.
Yeah.
So what's our next bit, man?
Our next one, October 1st, 1971, almost 10,000 visitors converged near Orlando, Florida to witness the grand opening of Walt Disney World, which includes the Magic Kingdom, Disney's second theme park, and 2 of the resorts. This marks, when this is released, it'll be 51 years of Disney World? 51 years. 51 years.
No, we went for the 50th.
Yep.
So this will be 52.
This will be 51 years. 2025 minus 1971 is 51.
Man, that was some quick math. So I'm so confused. I thought the 50th. No, yeah,
the 50th
that's right.
celebration was like a year long.
Was 2023.
No, this makes Disney World 50 years old this year, or 51 years old. I will literally show
1971. Yeah, you're wrong, bro. It's 54. It's almost 55 years.
Disney World is 54 years old
today. I was like, the math is not adding up here, bro, because we went for the 50th anniversary back in 2023.
Sometimes it's just not clicking right.
You're just excited, bro. The excitement is there. We are so excited to be down in Disney and Universal.
That makes me feel like time has flown.
Really, it has.
The 50th was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Holy cow, I feel old.
Right?
Dude, that's like what I've been going through lately. Cause like I turned 18 and like real soon, like almost a year out.
Almost a year, yeah.
And
a year and a month.
Like other things that have like made me feel really old is like when the original Spider-Verse movie came out, like the 2018 Spider-Verse movie, that released when I was in 3rd grade. The last one is releasing when I've graduated. I will be graduated when the last Spider-Verse movie releases.
That's crazy.
And it makes me feel so old.
Dude, I have a 16-year. My baby, my youngest child is going to be 18 in 1 year.
Yeah, but you're not even. What are you? You're turning 41 this year.
I turn
right?
40 next week.
Yeah,
I turn 40 on October 8th. So, I mean, you think you feel old, bro? Think of how I feel.
You're not old. All of my other parents, or all of my other friends' parents, are like in their like mid-50s, and you're sitting here at 40 complaining.
I feel old. I wake up in the morning and feel my age. Okay, But yeah, dude, the 50th celebration was so amazing. 54 years. Happy birthday to Disney. This is super, super cool. I can't wait for like the 60th. It's coming.
We're not going to be there on that. That would be busy.
Oh yeah.
On
yeah,
Disney World's
the big
birthday.
dates. We were at Disney on Walt's birthday back in December. So that was cool. They didn't do anything, but
And
it was still cool.
then we were accidentally at Disney on our 2017 trip for May the 4th.
Yep, we got there on May the 4th.
So
So how about our last bit of news there, man? Or not news. This week in Disney history.
So I would love to give the exact year on this, but I forgot to put it on it, and the thing that I use won't load down here for some reason. So we're just going to wing it, and it was October 2nd, roughly around when Pixar Pier was being developed. So like, let's say 98, maybe a little bit earlier?
It's going to be later than that, bro. I think it would have to be probably around 2008. I think you're about 10 years off.
Probably. Well, somewhere in that time frame. And would you like to read it for us?
Absolutely. I would love to read it. Walt Disney Imagineering breaks ground on a new interactive attraction coming to Paradise Pier area in Disney's California Adventure. Can you tell me what this ride is?
You know, I can tell you what this ride is because I was going to make you guess and then you cheated.
I didn't cheat. I just knew.
It's Toy Story Midway Mania.
Let me tell you what. I love Midway Mania. It is probably one of my favorite rides at Disney World and Disneyland. And it's one that it doesn't matter.
2006.
So I was close.
Yeah.
So I said 2008. It is one of those rides that it doesn't matter how loving and caring your family is. When you guys get on Midway Mania, the gloves come off.
And it also doesn't matter how healthy and strong you are. Your wrist is going to be dying by the end of it.
Right? It hurts like heavy.
Which gun system would you rather have? The Buzz... Well, I mean, this is obvious for you because you know, suck at Buzz Lightyear.
My blasters are always broken.
Sure, bro.
But no.
I think I'd take the Buzz system over this one any day.
This one is
like being
nice.
able to press the button is so much nicer.
Yeah. And the new blasters that we're going to get on Buzz are 10 times better.
Be so amazing that it's not even
I do like Midway Mania though. The pull string on it, it does get tiring after a while, and your forearms start to burn like crazy, but it's fun.
Okay, I think we have to stay this because of how well our Broncos are doing right now. The Bengals in this Monday Night Football game have more penalties than first downs.
Oh, man.
That is insane.
Yeah, the Broncos will still lose it in the last 10 minutes.
Probably not. I think we're, like, kicking their butts right now.
I hope so. Anyhow, such a wonderful week in Disney. There was a lot going on in Disney around this time because of the opening of Disney World, Magic Kingdom.
Broncos win.
Midway Mania. Woohoo! We actually pulled one off.
Yeah. 28-3.
So yeah, there was just so much amazing stuff that was happening around this time. This week seemed like it was a lot easier to find stuff.
And next week is going to be a lot.
So
some pretty good stuff.
I'm excited to see what we got next week too.
Next week might have like a lot because I might do like a section of one that's like combined of 4, and it's just all of the rides that opened post opening day at Disney World.
Okay.
Because there's a bunch of those too.
All right. Well, I look forward to it, man. So now, without further ado, let me introduce you to my favorite evil friend, Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Yay!
Oh, gosh.
I need some background, like, cheers, you know? Like, we need, like, the applause button here.
Woo!
Yeah! All right. Thank you. That was not Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I don't know what that was. So, so I tried to invent a ghost scaringinator for Halloween, but all it did was call my mother terrifying. Indeed, she is. But that was not the intended result. No.
No.
Oh, man.
That one didn't hit the spot.
Come on, man. None of these are seeming to hit the spot, man. I mean, that wasn't funny because he makes fun of his mom.
Making fun of your mom isn't funny.
No, it really isn't. You shouldn't do it. You should be very kind and nice to your mom, Dr. Doofenshmirtz. But I'm evil.
I keep seeing this TikTok come up across my For You page, and it's like, it's this trend right now where if your dad asks you to do something for your mom, you tell him, no, that's your girl, and stare at him. And I've really been debating doing it, but I think I would, like, you would get mad at me.
You'd probably get grounded. I'm not going to lie to you.
It would be
You would
so
probably
funny.
get grounded.
Because like some of the dads are either like immediately like just absolutely like going after them, or some of them are like, you're right, and then they go and do it.
That's like the TikTok trend where like the kid always like the mom tells them to do something, they're like, no, I'm not going to do that, or mom, leave me alone, and then the dad like gets really upset because they're not in on the joke.
Yeah,
those always made me laugh. It always made me very angry because you should always listen to your mom and do everything that your mom tells you to do.
I don't know. I might start using that as an excuse.
Yeah, you should.
Nah, that's your girl.
Yeah, I don't take it.
So funny.
So, well, that's going to do it for that portion. That is everybody's favorite part of the week.
Everybody's an overstatement, but
Okay, everybody but Emmett's favorite part of the week.
Probably a few more people.
All right. Well, why don't you lead us in, man, with your quote of the week this week?
Alrighty, my quote of the week this week is, believe in yourself and there will come a day when others have no choice but to believe you. And this is from the late, great Mufasa.
Mufasa. Hey, do you know why? Or, excuse me, do you know what Simba's dad told him? You need to Mufasa. That was the worst. I even have to throw that one.
That's just rough.
Like if there was a hook that would come off camera and pull me off stage, that's exactly what should have happened right there.
Like, push you.
I love this quote, man. This is a true quote, and you come up with some really, really great quotes that really hit the spot. And I think this one, man, if you believe in yourself, there will come a point when others will have to believe in you as well. I think that if people would take this into their everyday lives and really believe in everything that you do and know that you are doing amazing at everything you do, eventually everybody's going to see that.
And like just thinking back on this, like we wouldn't be right here where we are if someone didn't take this quote to heart.
Right.
Because this is 100% Walt's entire mindset. He believed in himself and he believed in what he wanted, and everybody just followed along.
And he took initiative and
took
fought
the
for what
initiative to get what he wanted.
Yep.
And that's why we're here right now.
And it's beautiful. I love this quote, man. Thank you for finding this one, man. So let's get into our feature presentation. Why don't you kick us off, man? Let everybody know what we're talking about today and get us kicked off.
So with it opening, this show opening the spooky season, I don't know where I was going with that, but we thought that we would inform you all of, even if you're going to the parks during the Halloween time, or if you're not, just to get it all out there and let everybody know what goes on in the parks during spooky season. So that is what we're doing this week.
Yeah, just kind of like a kickoff to the Halloween season. I know coming up next week and a couple of weeks after that, we are going to be doing some deep dives on some Disney Halloween movies.
I think next week we have planned out to talk about our trip for you guys. The week after that, I believe we are doing Halloween Town.
Yes.
And then the week after that, it is still kind of up in the air depending on what we feel like we want to do.
And then we are going to hit up at least 1 week and do Hocus Pocus. And maybe there's another one called Under Wraps, which is a Disney Channel original movie that was pretty funny. And I think it's worth a quick mention as well.
Yeah.
So starting us off, man. Magic Kingdom. There is a lot of cool Halloween stuff that happens at Magic Kingdom.
We have this set up going park by park. We're going to go through all 4 Orlando parks and the 2 over in California, so we can kind of get everybody involved in this.
Right. So over at Magic Kingdom, you have the biggest part of Halloween, and that is the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Now, I unfortunately have never had the opportunity to go. There has been a couple Halloween parties when I've gone to Disney World in October and September. But just with everything going on, I haven't had a chance to get over there and see this. This is one of the parties that I definitely will eventually make one of these trips, because this is the only time that adults can dress up in Disney, which is way cool. I mean, I've had thoughts and thoughts. I've put probably more hours into thinking of what I would do than I would actually be at the park. Because there's times I'm like, oh, we got to do like Gravity Falls, man. We can dress up like Gravity Falls, or we can dress up as Doofenshmirtz and Phineas and Ferb.
There'd be so much fun stuff that you could do.
Oh, way
I feel like I would want to have like 6 costumes and then just randomly change throughout the night.
Right. That would be way cool. The bad thing is, though, is like in Orlando, it's hot. It's hot and humid. I mean, it's starting to taper down a little bit, but it's still warm. It's still humid. It's Florida. And that would be the hardest part, is because like some of these costumes you got to like layer up. Like if I went as Dr. Doofenshmirtz, I'd have to have a lab coat on top of my clothes.
A turtleneck? Doesn't he wear a turtleneck?
I was gonna say, I think it is a turtleneck or at least a really high shirt, and so that's gonna get hot, and that would be my only worry, is that it's gonna get way hot and I'm gonna be uncomfortable the entire time. But it would still be fun. So during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, this is a hard ticketed event, so you do have to buy a separate ticket. You do not, though, have to have a ticket to the park, a regular day park ticket. You can get this special event ticket, and that gets you into the park. I want to say usually it's like at 4-ish, I want to say.
4 is around the time. And then if you have a park ticket, you can start doing party stuff around 3, isn't it? Don't they usually give you a little bit extra time?
You can queue up, but I don't think they do anything as far as actual event stuff until
the actual event opens.
7 o'clock, yeah. But you get to go you can ride rides and do different snacks, and they have all sorts of cool merch and snacks and stuff like that. One of the big draws, and this is really cool. Why don't you tell them about this one, Emmett? Because this would be one of my favorite parts of it.
Yeah, so during the Not So Scary Halloween Party, one of the biggest things is trick-or-treating around the park. They have different locations, kind of set up to like the cookie scavenger hunt during Very Merry Christmas Party, that you can just go around and just trick-or-treat and get some candy at the parks.
And they don't skimp on candy.
No,
it's
they
good
don't.
candy.
It's good candy.
We're
Like,
talking
it's not
like Mars
It's
candy.
not like they're giving us like the goofy gummy bears.
Although I would take those.
Yeah,
Those
aren't those gone now?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, those are still there. No, you're getting like M&Ms and
You're getting
Snickers,
actual candy.
Reese's, and they have like gluten. They gluten-free Gutenberg. They do have gluten-free options as well, or healthy choice options as well at some of the snack areas, and they have like big like blow up signs that kind of signal where to go to get the treats and stuff like that. And they do have the ones that say like healthy choice or gluten free or whatever. So this would be so cool, because who doesn't like candy?
Yeah.
And they, like I said, I've seen people on TikTok and YouTube
have hauls and hauls of candy.
We're talking like
bags on bags,
5-10 pounds worth of candy.
It's insane.
Like, I would totally love to do that.
But I mean, don't like most of the like candy spots have like something next to it that you can do, or like something like a character to tie with it or something like that, or
I'm not sure about that.
That might just be what I've seen on TikTok of like characters being near.
Yeah, there might be characters near or something. Yeah, that would be way cool. I would love to go trick or treating at Disney World.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
I know Grandma Sherry. She's we're like I said, we're heading down in less than 12 hours, and she keeps saying, "You got to get me one of these trick or treat bags." I'm like, "Mom, they're only for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I won't be going to that." And she's like, "Well, I still want one, so I'm gonna have to try to figure something out and try to see if I can't get her a bag."
Yeah.
But yeah, so some other cool stuff is the Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade, which this parade
the Boo to You parade
amazing.
looks awesome. I think it might be one of the best looking parades.
So the parade, I believe it kicks off with the Headless Horseman from Ichabod Crane and is it
The Many Adventures of
Ichabod Crane
and
I want to say Toad, but
yeah, Mr. Toad.
So they have him. He starts a parade, which is a really cool effect. If you've ever seen it, top notch. It is one of the coolest things to see at Disney. And then you get the different characters in their Halloween costumes. You have the gravediggers with their shovels that they come and they spark on the ground, and it's just a cool
The
parade.
gravediggers are one of the coolest part.
Yeah,
because their like routine that they have is so like well thought out.
It would be so fun to actually be a gravedigger for the parade. Like,
you want to dig graves?
No, at the parade.
Sure.
At the parade. I don't want to dig graves because that would make me sad. But yeah, this parade looks so cool. I really want to get out and see this one.
Mm-hmm.
What else, man?
Another thing is rare stage shows with like Hocus Pocus, or the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular.
This looks really cool. If you're
are these like the on castle like stage shows? Or
yeah.
Are these like
so it's up front. It's up front, like where they have the what is it called? The fairy. The big friendship fair. That's what it's called. Friendship fair. Show there in the mornings or afternoons. That's where they do it, and it's the Sanderson sisters, and they come out and they sing a couple songs, and they have a little presentation. It's really cool.
Awesome.
People wait around for this a long time. I'm not big on Hocus Pocus, but this would be really cool to see because it's something that you don't see all the time,
and it's characters that you never see in the park. So like, why would you not take that opportunity?
Right, 100%. some of the awesome, some other really cool stuff is you get rare meet and greets with characters in different costumes. You get some
You
actually
got Mickey and Minnie and like the Fab Five in their Halloween costumes.
yeah, which occasionally change.
Mm-hmm.
I know sometimes Minnie's a witch. I think there's other times that she's been a vampire. Mickey's a vampire, or
And then they have like their
goofy
don't
skeleton.
they just have ones that are like kind of orangish and stuff?
yeah, and Donald's a pumpkin.
And not to mention the cast member costumes during Not So Scary are awesome looking.
Yeah.
Like they look so amazing.
They really go all out in
Jack
Disney.
Skellington,
Yep,
and
Jack
Sally,
Skellington, Sally. Which is going to be one of the bigger waits that you're going to see for any meet and greet.
for any event or day in Disney ever.
Yeah, it's
It'll
insane.
probably, if you wait in that line, it'll probably be the longest line you ever wait in your Disney history.
I know at the beginning of this year, there was a lot of TikToks going around where they were saying people were upset because they were spending their entire party in the line waiting to meet Jack and
which
Sally.
would be insane.
That's something that you got to take at some point. You got to go, okay, what is my
more
time
important?
worth? Yeah,
waiting to see Jack and Sally, or
I mean, if you're
actually
going,
spending time
if
at
you're
the
going
party.
to the party like 3 or 4 times in a year,
That's
yeah,
fine.
maybe that's fine. But like for me, like
I could care less to see them if it's going to take the entire rest of my party time.
I mean, I'm a 40-year-old man, and so going to see characters, I do love to see characters. Don't get me wrong. Every
I
time
don't like to wait more than 30 minutes to see a character, though.
That's kind of my cutoff limit to see a character because there's other little ones that need to see those characters more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's other opportunities that I will have in life to see them, but you never know about
Figment's
those ones.
outside in the Imagination Pavilion. Yeah, for sure I'm getting in line and meeting Figment.
I met Figment. It was pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
Figment.
And then I also met a TikToker in line that I love to watch, Dapper Manatee. And it was super cool. And it almost like me and him could be brothers. Anyways, just because we look a lot alike. But yeah, so a lot of really cool character meet and greets.
And great decorations too. The entire like pumpkin theming to like Main Street and just the amazing like wreaths and just look of the park during Halloween is awesome.
You really get taken into the fall season.
I'm really excited to see the park during Halloween this week, just because I want to see like the comparison between like Christmas time, Halloween time, and normal.
So I was kind of let down when we went to the Christmas party because I thought there was going to be a lot more over the top Christmas. I mean, you got the big Christmas tree and the presents and stuff, which was really, really cool and breathtaking. I love that. But then it didn't seem like there was a lot.
It was
else.
really cool for me when it was snowing on Main
Yeah,
Street.
no. Don't get me wrong. The party itself was really amazing. The party was next level. I would tell everybody to go see a Very Merry Christmas. It is amazing. The parade, just everything about the party itself was great. But the decorations when you walk onto Main Street was a little bit like, I was kind of let down because I thought it would be over the top. So I have been to Disneyland or Disney World, excuse me, during the Halloween season, right when when they changed the decorations and the decor and they went Halloween, and I think they really kill it on Halloween. I think Halloween is a little bit more.
I feel like Halloween decorations are more recognizable though,
and that might be it too.
Like I feel like Christmas decorations, like you can kind of hide them more and kind of be like kind of obsolete with them. But like Halloween decorations, like you don't see pumpkins any time of the year,
right?
And like you can see like Christmas, like red and green, like are like common colors.
And it might have just blended in. And if I would have taken more time to really like sit and look and take it all in, like I did when it was Halloween time, I really spent a lot of time on Main Street and just really enjoyed that. But I do think I think Halloween gets them a little bit better. I think the Christmas party is amazing, and I really want to get out and see the Not So Scary Halloween party. So maybe one year, maybe next year. We're gonna plan it next year.
Yeah, we're getting to it next year.
Some of the other cool things. We talked about the decorations. This is all decoration stuff. One thing that we didn't put in for themed stage shows is the Dapper Dans. That are
the Cadaver Dans.
The Cadaver Dans. So they're a little bit spookier. They dress in costumes. I think like one of them's like a cowboy. Maybe one of them, I can't remember. I think one of them's a robber, which is really cool. So they really embrace the Halloween time, and it is super, super fun.
Yeah, I absolutely am so excited to see Disney during Halloween.
It's going to be great. I cannot wait. Less than 12 hours away. We'll be in Orlando.
Yep.
What's our next one, man?
Well, our next up is we are moving over from Magic Kingdom over to Epcot, and unfortunately, Epcot doesn't do a lot of stuff for Halloween. They don't have a lot of specialty stuff that they only put out for Halloween, but going kind of along with that Halloween season that kind of falls into the same area is food and wine typically happens during like the start half of the spooky season over in Epcot. So you have all the different special foods and drinks and absolute amazing, breathtaking food that you can get from food and wine that happens during this time. And that's just awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, there really isn't much going on at Epcot for the Halloween stuff. But yeah, I still love Epcot.
Yeah.
Even
no one can hate Epcot.
I don't. I it's one of my favorite parks.
Mm-hmm.
So over at
and now that it's like finished, like it's just so much better.
There's Epcot is so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It is it is probably the most beautiful.
We've seen every main version. Like we saw Epcot before everything shut down, and then we've seen Epcot while everything was shut down, and it was an absolute maze to get around. And now we finally seen it when it's all completed, and Epcot is just so amazing.
You know who I met at Epcot? I met Chris Kirkpatrick of NSYNC at Epcot.
So along with that, they also have a lot of specialty merchandise over in Connections and just such like that, and certain snacks themed around World Showcase, kind of leaning towards Halloween, and just mostly Epcot is like the merch sale for Halloween is how I would explain it.
Yeah, definitely. For sure. Over at Hollywood Studios, they're more subtle in their extras, as long as it not as big and like
they're not
over
like, whoa, it's Halloween. It's like they have a little, like, couple few things.
Now, this is where I think Disney beat Magic Kingdom at Christmas time. I think Hollywood Studios was better at Christmas time than Magic Kingdom.
I'd 100% say that.
So Halloween, of course, you're getting your specialty snacks and your merchandise. Some characters, like the Toy Story Pals or Pixar Junior favorites, may appear in Halloween costumes as well. So that's always kind of cool. And then Tower of Terror just naturally feels spooky at this time of the year.
Yeah.
And it is one of the scariest ones.
Yeah.
You know, with the cobwebs and the dungeon or the
line for Tower of Terror on Halloween has got to be insane.
I bet. Yeah.
It's got to never be a 13-minute wait on that day.
I bet not. Yeah, I'm sure it's a huge line. Mm-hmm. It's a great ride though.
Yeah.
Over at Animal Kingdom, what do we got, Emmett?
Animal Kingdom is just more kind of following along that same just themed merchandise and treats. They have a lot of pumpkin and fall decor spread out throughout Discovery Island. Some characters on the flotillas is what they call those, I believe.
The barges.
The barges that we've been talking about since the start of this podcast, and have never had an actual name for them. That's it now. Flotillas. We're going to make a sign in front of us so we never forget it again.
I always call them barges. That's what
barges, or what do they call them? The cavalcades for a while.
Yep.
And then just the boats. That are characters on the flotillas that'll sometimes wear Halloween accessories, and then just spooky, subtle touches. Not a major Halloween hub for the Disney property, just because like Animal Kingdom doesn't really ever get that seasonal change, just because of all the animals and everything going around. They don't want a lot of people flocking there to like, because the animals.
And then it's not a nighttime park either.
Yeah, no, it's not a nighttime park.
And so Halloween kind of is a nighttime thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would think so.
Yeah.
So now let's go to the West Coast, over to Disneyland parks over in Anaheim. The Halloween time in Disneyland, the overlays. There is a couple of really cool overlays.
I wish we got overlays in Disney World.
Right, but I totally understand.
I understand why, because Disney World's a world attraction, and like people are coming from all around, and they don't want things to change for when they're there, and then people get mad. Where Disneyland is more of a local thing,
right? So it's changing.
It makes
more
sense to me, but at the same time, it still makes me mad.
One of the biggest and most anticipated year-round, like it's anticipated all the time, and that is the Haunted Mansion overlay, which is
holiday,
which is A Nightmare Before Christmas, which starts in September and goes through January.
That's like half the year. Like that's a lot of time.
That's quite a bit of time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they actually just have Jack Skellington and Sally and all your favorite characters from Nightmare Before Christmas throughout the mansion, and different scenes and different cool things that go along with it. I'm not big on Nightmare Before Christmas, the movie, but I still want to see this. This is something that's always intrigued me because I've never seen it, and so it's just something that would be cool to see at least once in my lifetime. And eventually, I'll get down there and see this. What's your thoughts on the overlay, man?
I think that doing overlays on ride is an amazing thing that they should do everywhere, even if it changes it, because like it's just something special. Like I wish that we got Hyperspace Mountain in Disney World, like, and it would flow so well because we have so much. We have Batuu, like we have all of that. Like, why don't we get this other Star Wars theme thing?
Right.
You know, because like Disneyland, like it has Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland, and it has like Star Tours and everything in Disneyland. But where like in Disney World, how it's in a separate park, like they could use Hyperspace Mountain just do it for the month of May for Star Wars, and just like have Hyperspace Mountain be that representation of Star Wars in the Magic Kingdom.
Right. I think Disney needs to do something about that and definitely give us one or two. I know we do get it during the parties. Sometimes we get
like the Jingle Cruise, but that's really just Christmas lights with some Christmas themed jokes on the Jingle Cruise.
And then you do like
we do get the holiday Space Mountain.
Yeah, which was way cool.
That's awesome. That's like my favorite version of
because
Space
it was
Mountain
it's kind of lit up a little bit.
You can see a lot more, and like the Christmas songs in the background are just amazing, and it's just awesome.
Yeah, so I know during the Halloween time over in Disneyland, they will occasionally do the Hyperspace Mountain, or they even do like a Halloween themed or like a complete blackout theme. I've heard that as well.
Could you imagine riding Space Mountain completely blacked out with zero music?
Or spooky music?
No, zero music would be even terrifying.
Yeah, I wouldn't want no music.
Like
I'd have to have
Could you
something.
imagine not seeing exactly where you're going and you're just in dead silence? All you can hear is your cart and people screaming.
Oh, it just gives me the chills just thinking about it, bro.
Like,
that'd be terrifying.
So horrible.
There's our next idea. So over in Disneyland, you do get the Halloween Screams nighttime show with fireworks, and on select nights, which is cool. Mm-hmm. I'm always down for a really cool fireworks show. I haven't actually seen anything on this though.
I haven't seen that fireworks show. I haven't seen any of the Halloween fireworks shows.
Yeah, either have I. You do get your characters and costumes over throughout the park, which is way neat. There's something about, like, I know it's Goofy, right? But when Goofy's dressed up in a different getup, it just makes it that much better.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, if he's like in his skeleton or his Santa costume, or if he's in Vacation Goofy or whatever from like Goofy movie, it always makes it that much cooler.
Goofy's just so much cooler in costume.
Right. You mean, it's like when you see your dad dressed up as Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I'm just that much cooler.
No.
Yeah, come on, man. You gotta throw me a bone here, man.
Cousin Eddie, when you did that.
I have been Cousin Eddie from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation a couple times, actually.
Or your other Halloween costume that we won't mention, and we'll just say Box, and that's it.
Right. or my other...
We'll say Andy Sandberg and Box is all that we'll give you for that.
Emmett James. Too much. Pumpkin Festival on Main Street, USA. Giant Mickey pumpkins themed to jack-o'-lanterns on every storefront. Actually, when you go into Disneyland during Halloween, you actually see, like, I believe it's right above the ticket gates, they have the different jack-o'-lanterns. So you got Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, and Donald. You might get Pluto as well. I'm trying to think. I think there is Pluto. Super big jack-o'-lanterns carved into the different characters. Super neat. I wish Disney World would get this.
Yeah.
This would be super,
There's a lot
cool.
of decorations that they only have at one park that you don't see at the others that would be awesome to see.
100%. So, what about Disney California Adventures, man?
So, moving over to California Adventure is another one of the bigger parks that goes all out for Halloween. It's kind of the Magic Kingdom of the West Coast for Halloween. And they kick it off with hosting the Oogie Boogie Bash, another hard-ticketed Halloween event.
So this one looks really cool.
Oogie Boogie Bash looks better than Not So Scary.
100%.
Like, it just looks like more fun.
It looks a little bit more themed to the younger adults. Mm-hmm. Maybe not so... I mean, yeah, littles are very welcome, and it is suitable for them, but it kind of feels to me that it's a little bit more
It brings more of that
spook
age to Disney.
Yeah, which is way cool. You also get the Trick-or-Treat trails. They're hosted by the Villains, which is really cool.
It's Oogie Boogie Bash that has like characters at the
candy stations.
At the candy stations, yeah.
Then you have the Frightfully Fun Parade, which also has your villains and just your nighttime parade there in DCA. Which
I think
would be
that's
really
one of
cool.
my favorite things that Disney does is they use their Halloween events to really push out their villains that you don't see.
Right.
Like during the Halloween event, you see like the Sanderson sisters that are obviously Halloween, but then you see like Syndrome and like Maleficent more, and like you see all of these main villains that you don't see a lot.
Hopefully, we'll be seeing these guys in Villains Land. In Magic Kingdom really soon.
That's one thing that I like, and I'm worried about where that's going to put everything, because like if they're making Villains Land there, what characters are they going to show during Not So Scary?
Yeah, that'd be interesting. So let's talk about the ride overlays over in DCA, because there is quite a few over there. Not only ride overlays, but different ones over there. So starting this list off, we got Guardians of the Galaxy's Mission Breakout becomes Monsters After Dark, a Halloween exclusive version of Mission Breakout, which this looks really,
What
really
is
cool.
it? Does it just play like Halloween music?
So it's actually a different scene. So like you get a totally, so like this is a little bit different than like what you get at Tower of Terror. So because your cart doesn't move, it's just straight up and down. But there's different levels.
But there's different levels that'll play there. Yeah,
And
I've seen the ride.
So you get different like monsters and stuff that are part of the who is the guy that the collector. You
see his different collection.
Collection of monsters and stuff like that. Yeah, so
that makes sense.
It looks really cool. I've never ridden the monsters one, but I have watched the. I've been on Mission Breakout a few times, and it is such a wonderful ride. Beats Tower of Terror 100%.
Really?
Yes.
100%. I feel like it would just beat it just strictly off the music alone.
It is so
like
cool.
Having that music would be awesome.
Right. It is really, really awesome. Go ahead and tell us about the next one, man.
Yeah, so Radiator Springs completely flips around and become Radiator Screams during Oogie Boogie Bash and just the Halloween season. That just gives Radiator Springs like just a complete Halloween overlay feel and just adds a whole bunch of decorations and it just looks awesome.
Right. The Cozy Cone gets different like decorations. The characters get different decorations.
The Lightning McQueen like can have like costumes. Like I know that I've seen Lightning McQueen as like dressed up as Dracula.
Yep. No, it's Tomater that's Dracula.
Yes.
Tomater's Dracula. Dude, I saw a TikTok. Speaking of Dracula and Tomater. So where does Tomater live?
The junkyard? Scrapyard?
So
Radiator Springs?
Okay, so he lives in a junkyard. Okay, catch up with me here. He lives in a junkyard.
Yep.
What is a junkyard?
A scrapyard? Graveyard for cars?
So what is Tomater?
A tow truck?
He's like the grave digger. He's like the Undertaker of Radiator Springs.
Nope, I'm pretty sure he's a tow truck.
But dude. I saw this TikTok.
I feel like if I would make any comparison, he'd be like a doctor
or like serial killer.
No.
No.
I'll
send you the TikTok. It's pretty funny. So the Oogie Boogie Bash takes over the entrance with a giant silhouette of Oogie Boogie, which is really cool. It looks like a moon with Oogie Boogie's silhouette there. It looks really, really impressive. And then tons of Halloween exclusive snacks. I mean, and you can't go wrong.
Halloween snacks look awesome.
You can't go wrong with a Halloween snack. Well, I mean, you can't go wrong, period, with a Disney snack. I don't care what it is, especially in Disneyland. The churros are like 100 times better than Disneyland or Disney World churros, and just phenomenal. So, that's kind of the the gist of what the Halloween time is in the parks. I mean, you get a lot of cool character meet and greets, a lot of good snacks. The merchandise, there is some amazing merchandise, especially when you go to the parties, because they have party exclusives and stuff like that. Super, super fun.
I think one of the coolest things that we came back with from our December trip with going to Very Merry Christmas Party is our Christmas ornaments.
Yeah.
They were awesome.
Yeah, you get like a special souvenir Christmas ornament.
What do they do? Or I guess is it just like the treat bags? I think
it's just the treat bags and the candy and stuff like that for Halloween.
Makes sense.
So, Emmett, what is your must-do Halloween extra at the Disney parks? Having never been to Halloween, what are some of the ones that you really, really want to try?
I think just straight up dressing up and being in costume and trick-or-treating in the Magic Kingdom is definitely my number one.
100%. That's kind of my one, like, time that I'm going to be a kid again and I get to dress up. I mean, I dress up for a lot of stuff. Like, I'll go to a Halloween party and I go all out. I make my own costumes. I've gone as Mickey. I've gone as Cousin Eddie. There's a couple other like so many amazing costumes. I love to dress up.
I so hope someone gets that.
I hope not, because we are a PG show in it. But yeah, there's just a lot of really cool Halloween stuff. That's one of the things that I would love to do is dress up. I think that's the most appealing.
Every year.
I dress up every day as a good-looking podcast host.
Ugly-looking middle-aged man.
Okay.
Pushing forward.
Why don't you hit us with a new question, man?
Yeah. So, if you could design a brand new Halloween overlay for any Disney ride, which attraction would you do, and why would you give it a spooky overlay?
Ooh, this is tough. Tiana's would be cool to do a
Dr.
Facilier
that would be awesome.
overlay. I think that would be really cool.
And I mean, they could do it because it's 95% screens anyway.
Right. And then
So why
just
not?
spook it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think just adding live actors to some of these rides to scare you would be kind of cool. Haunted Mansion, have things pop out and scare you.
The Snow White walkthrough over in Disneyland.
The Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty walkthrough over in
cool.
Disneyland. Just have it be a haunted house.
Although there is not very much room in there.
No,
we're talking like
hallway.
Less than what we have here in the dungeon. Like it's very, 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 very tight quarters. I'm trying to think of something else. I think it would be cool maybe like in the Autotopia or in the Tomorrowland Speedway, doing something spooky in there.
Yeah,
I think that would be kind of cool.
I feel like you could do something cool with like the People Mover of having like the People Mover be all decorated.
Oh yeah,
even if it
that'd be
wasn't
cool.
like scary, just decorating it with Halloween decorations.
That'd be way fun.
Jungle Cruise with having live actors that could be like swinging towards the boat and stuff.
Oh
and
yeah,
scaring
that'd
the
be
boat
cool.
Off the side would be awesome. Pirates.
Pirates
Because
would be
Pirates already has that eerie feeling. I feel like the Pirates queue could give such a good haunted house.
So imagine this, man. You just said pirates, and they just got me thinking. Like, if you could slow down the animatronics into a creepy, like slow motion, like
like the animatronics on the Carousel of Progress.
kind of, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just like turn it down. So like,
yeah.
So like
they're like moving very, very slowly,
and then like just like cut the music, cut all the sound. That could be cool too.
Dude, you're reminding me of the Kingdom Keepers, and oh my god.
Small World would be so great.
Be so terrifying.
You said Kingdom Keepers, man. In my mind went Small World terrifying, because that ride is already kind of a little scary. I mean, it's not scary. I love that ride. It's
creepy.
That is JJ's favorite ride of all time. And I
think we need
understand
to read
why.
JJ the Kingdom Keepers.
I understand why that would be his favorite ride. It's got a catchy tune. It's got, dancing dolls from different countries, which he can sing that song, I believe, in almost every language. I could be wrong. At 4 years old, he's
probably
pretty good at that. So yeah, that ride would be really scary if they did like an overlay to it. I think that would be quite terrifying.
Yeah, I would have me shivering.
And you know what? Something else that would be cool. Not so much on the scary side of things, but like PhilharMagic. If they did PhilharMagic and did like spooky time.
And did like different music towards the
awesome. Boo to You song,
the Country Bear Jamboree.
That could be scary too.
That could be pretty horrifying.
5 Nights at Freddy. Yeah, there's a lot they could definitely do.
Hall of Presidents, everything just starts coming at you.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Do you prefer the cute and playful side of Disney Halloween or the darker and spookier vibes?
I don't really think I can say because like I feel like I haven't experienced it. Like I haven't seen it. I mean, like. I like the thought of a more scary and spooky Halloween and like being scared in like haunted houses, but I also think that like the cuter side of Halloween and like just being more chill and just about being like, hey, it's Halloween time, let's get some candy, could be also really awesome.
Right. So here's my take on this one. I believe that Disney is a purist park, right? Like it needs to stay pure and young at heart. And I think that's why it's okay to have these big Halloween events like what we're going to in less than 12 hours, like at HHN, over at Universal. Let them have the scary stuff and let Disney still be that family-oriented, fun place to take the family and just enjoy. Because I know there's a few families that have gone with us to HHN that have actually gone to HHN with us, and then the next night they go and do Mickey's Not So Scary. Or they'll at some point they go do Mickey's Not So Scary, and they'll do Howl-O-Scream, and they do HHN with us, and they do the adult scary, and then they go do the fun, easy, cute type thing. And I think there's a good vibe,
line.
And there's a good vibe because like in both Anaheim and in California, not just in Anaheim because it's Hollywood there, but over in California and in Florida, they do such a it's very well done because you got the two different parks, the two different companies doing different things.
You got one that's trying to scare the absolute pants off of you, and you have the other one that's just trying to be like, hey, let's dress up.
Correct. And I think that's totally perfect.
I think it works out amazingly.
It's a good even flow of the way it works. And so it really brings that Halloween, you get to be that kid again, but then you also get to be an adult and go get scared. And I just think it's
awesome.
Perfect. I think I love
works out
Halloween
very
time.
well.
I love Halloween. I love the fall time. Football, Halloween, the changing of the colors and everything like that. I just love it. And then when you get that crisp in the air and you can just smell it, You know what I'm talking about? Like that smell of fall. I love that. It is so much fun.
But then it gets really cold, and then it starts snowing, and then I just want summer back.
Right. I get that. Well, Emmett, let's wrap this up because we have a plane to catch. I cannot wait.
And we have a bag to pack.
Well,
Let's
some of
get
us
going.
do. Some of us have a bag to pack. So, Emmett, why don't you give us our closing statements tonight, man?
Yeah, guys, we are kicking off this Halloween spooky season just right. Get out there, watch a Halloween movie with your family, go to a local haunted house, have some fun, get scared, and just have a great Halloween season.
Right? Go pick your pumpkins.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think we've done pumpkins since ours got thrown at our door.
Yeah, we kind of stopped. That kind of like, by that time, you guys were kind of over the whole Halloween thing, and you just wanted to go hang out with friends and go trick-or-treating and go cause havoc. And I hope to everything holy that you never threw a pumpkin at anybody's door.
Nope.
Okay, good.
I've thrown one in the air.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
But not at anything. I didn't damage anything.
But my closing statements, guys, enjoy time. Make a lot of memories. I know this week is going to be filled with probably some of my fondest memories. I can already tell that I'm going to cry. I'm going to have a great time hanging out with some great people. My best friend, my son, my sidekick, my co-host is going to be there with me this year, and I cannot wait. It is going to be super fun. I get to meet some of our listeners, and I get to share this with somebody that, from my family, because for the last 4 years I've gone to this trip and I haven't been able to share it with you. I come home and I tell you all the cool stuff about it, and you're always like, yeah, cool, I'm out, because you're like, I'm kind of bummed I didn't get to go. This year I get to take somebody with me and share that love and just that awesomeness.
And you know what, guys? We're going to share some of this love with you. Expect us to be going live maybe once or twice over on our TikTok while we were there in the parks.
Absolutely. And you know what I'm also thinking? We're going to put up a poll, or not even a poll, but we're going to put up like a Facebook contest. And I think that maybe some of our listeners and our Facebook friends over there at Movies with the Mouse Up Facebook group, I think we give them something Halloween inspired from Disney.
Yeah.
What do you think, man?
For sure.
We'll do like if you comment on this post, we'll put you in for a drawing, and then we'll do a random name generator thing, and we'll pull out a name out of the hat, and somebody, you're going to get something cool. I don't know what it would be, but we will definitely do that. I think that'd be way fun.
But definitely expect us to be going live on our TikTok and probably in the Facebook group too.
Yeah.
Just
can we go live on TikTok? I don't know if we have enough people.
You can go live on TikTok.
Can you?
You can go live on TikTok whenever now.
Oh, I thought you had to have like a certain amount of followers.
No, you just have to have your account fully set up now.
Well, with that being said, guys, pop some popcorn, watch some great Halloween movies. It's that time of the year, and get ready to plan your Halloween costumes because I want to see them. I want to see them. Post pictures over there on the Facebook group. I
don't know what I'm doing for Halloween this year because I don't know if we're gonna be here.
We probably will not be here for Halloween this year.
And if we aren't here for Halloween this year, we're gonna have some pretty good costumes because we're going all out. If we're going to SmackDown on Halloween, we are dressing up as somebody.
It's gonna be.
I think I'm becoming the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
I'll be the Hulk. We'll be the Mega Powers. I'll be Hogan. You be, this is going to be great. Or I'll be Bray Wyatt, and you can be
The Fiend.
The Fiend or something. Oh, dude,
There's so many good ideas.
I love Halloween. I love Halloween.
We could be like the original Uso brothers.
Ooh,
like when they used to do the face paint and like the boxing shorts.
Heck yeah, that would be cool. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this week's journey through the magic of Disney movies. Thanks for watching, listening, and dreaming with us. And until next time, may your week be filled with adventure, laughter, and a little bit of Disney magic. And until next week, we'll see you guys real soon. Good night. Good night.
Until we see you again, have a safe trip home. Thank you and good night.
So long, everybody. See ya real soon.